Howdy, y'all. It's a new year, and that means a new single seed challenge. So let me gather all my stuff, grab Chuck, meet you back inside, and we will start the single seed challenge 2024. Howdy, y'all, and welcome back.
Hi, guys.
So today we've picked our seeds for the single seed 2024 challenge, and I will let Chuck go first and tell y'all what he's growing.
I chose actually the watermelon beefsteak tomato, which is a really large tomato. That's why I actually picked it. They can grow from 1 to 2 pounds, which sounds like an enormous tomato. Takes 5 to 10 days to germinate and 75 days to maturity. So I'm excited to see this one. It seems like a dark red tomato that grows extremely large. It should be fun to grow.
And Chuck is going to put a picture up there for y'all, a better picture. I don't know if you can see it here, but he's going to do that for each of the tomatoes. Now, my tomato is the hillbilly tomato. Yep, the hillbilly tomato. And what it says about my tomato, I would tell you, but I don't have my glasses on. I can't read. God, I'm getting old.
This one grows extremely large tomatoes too. The tomato size are between 1 and 3 pounds, which is an extremely big tomato. We're gonna have some good sandwiches if these go through right. This one takes 85 to 90 days to maturity, and it also has 5 to 10 days for germination. And we're supposed to start both of these between 6 and 8 weeks of our last frost date. And our last frost date is exactly 8 weeks, so we might be starting them a little early, but we will be putting them in the greenhouse, which should help us get through the colder temperatures.
Yes, and what I've done before the video starts is I've taken our little cell pack. I've filled this one for me and this one for him. I took seed starting mix, I moistened it, and then I put it in the cell pack, moistened it, let it set, the excess water run out. Now we're just going to each drop our seed in our little cell. We're going to fill it with a little more seed starting mix. Then we're going to put it in the tray, and we're going to put the tray on the heating pad. Once it starts to sprout inside on the heating pad, then instead of doing the grow lights like we did last year, because this is all a test, it is our second year of gardening, but if you have not seen it, go back and watch the video of what we learned our first year gardening, and hopefully we won't make all those mistakes again. But anyway, we're going to put our seed in the cell, cover it with the seed starting mix, put it in here, put it on the heating mat, and then once they germinate, we're going to move them to the greenhouse to see if they will continue growing that way. We've had lots of luck with that greenhouse.
Yeah.
We're still growing tomatoes out there in it. I mean, picking tomatoes in December and January. Peppers too. We've got several kind of peppers out there that we're still picking. There's still roses on a rose bush in there in January. So, Chuck, I'll let you start by putting your seed in the little cell.
Now what you want to do is look at your seeds, because remember, you're only getting one seed to do this, which this one has 25 seeds in the pack, which is actually good. Some of the larger tomatoes, you only get 5 or 10 seeds. So you have a good chance that it's going to germinate. And if it doesn't, you have plenty more that you can go back with. I'm going to pick this seed right here because it's really a fat seed.
I'm just dropping mine in because I didn't need to take all that time. I got the first one that came out of the package, and to me, that's the one you should go with. Don't second guess yourself.
There we go.
Now, as I'm getting Chuck to cover our seeds with more of this, for those of you that don't know and have never done it, the point of the single seed challenge is to follow that one seed through its life cycle. This we did not have the best luck with last year. So we're hoping to crush this challenge because we did not exactly crush last year's challenge. Now, this is something that is obviously going to be more fun to do if you've got a friend or you've got little kiddos to do it with. I mean, say you have a couple kids, you get them each their seed, plant it, they get to follow it through the spring and summer, they get to take care of that plant and learn responsibility of the watering and the weeding and all that stuff. And while all that stuff doesn't sound fun, the kiddos getting to see their little seed turn into a baby plant and then grow into a big plant, they're going to get a kick out of that. I was hoping my little nephew was going to join us and do this, but he had to go back home before we were able to film the video. So we may, in a future single seed challenge update, have a little plant for him, not just our 2 plants. And if your plant dies and fails like ours did many
I think I
times
planted
last
mine
year,
4 times last year.
you just start over with a new seed. But if you are a smack talker like me, it is so fun to have a friend, spouse, partner, somebody do it with you so you can trash talk them, because I do love to trash talk.
Yes, he
So, let's see, we've got them covered up. Now I'm going to moisten them a little more with the stuff we just put on top, and then put them in the on the heating pad. So y'all,
Fingers crossed.
yes, stay tuned, and hopefully we will be updating you very soon on our progress in the single seed challenge, and many months from now what these tomatoes end up looking like and turning out like and tasting like. So thanks for stopping by, y'all. We'll see you on the next video.
Thanks,
Bye.
guys.